Hey everyone, it's Ariana. I'm a 16-year-old food content creator, private chef, and former competitor on MasterChef Jr, and this is a day in my life.
We're all rolling?
Yeah, okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, bon appetit. Welcome to the kitchen. I cook every single day. I'm serious about this. I've got a little fire under my hood.
Who is cooking the halibut? Us! Then get to your station!
Ta-da! I do my schoolwork from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then right after school, I usually get to my filming. Beautiful close-up shot. Some of the biggest TikTok people will like my video. Good morning. Let's go make some breakfast. Come on. I usually get up at 5 in the morning, which I know is super early, but I love that quiet time. So I'll just make my morning shake. Super easy. So it starts out with a banana that I always set into the freezer to freeze the night before. And this makes my shake the perfect consistency. And then I go in with some Greek yogurt for that protein, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and then a splash of vanilla. And here's the secret. Come along. You can probably guess that if I'm not in school, you can catch me in the kitchen.
This is my fridge. This is my fridge.
I've been cooking since I was 4 years old.
For dinner tonight, I'm making duck l'orange. Bam!
I think what drew me to it was just the ability to be so free and creative and expressive.
Ta-da!
Oh, I love the smell of coffee. It's so good. I'm gonna take this baby, carefully walk it, and in we go. My parents were not fans at all from the very beginning. You can just imagine your 4-year-old daughter walking into sauntering into the kitchen, and I wanted the biggest knife. When my parents realized that there was no stopping me, they just let me go and let me do my thing, and the rest is sort of history. And it's like the ultimate energy blast for the day, and I need a lot of energy because we've got a lot of stuff to do today. So good. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the day. Everybody, this is my best friend Carly, my partner in crime, and my morning walk buddy. She's the only person in the world who will get up and talk to me at 5:30 a.m. about whatever. We're both full energy at this early time in the morning.
Any day, Ariana. I can see all right.
This is my room. Hi. Since I'm still doing school fully online, I've got this like makeshift desk situation going on since we don't have a desk in this room yet. So here's where I usually do my school. It kind of feels like an actual school desk. Right now, I'm staying with my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side. Do you have like just any like plastic cup?
No, we're not doing plastic.
Because I was in this crazy loud, chaotic household with all my family members, we were all home all the time, it was so hard to focus.
Let's go find my parents. This is my dad, Lenny. Hi. She works all the time.
Both my parents actually immigrated to the United States from Belarus, which is a country that was a part of the former Soviet Union, came to the United States with $100, 2 suitcases, and a dream to build a better life. I was born here in the United States, so that would make me a first-generation American in my family. From a really young age, it was instilled in my siblings and I the values of giving back and hard work and perseverance. And my parents, they're the definition of building the American dream. It's about 12 o'clock and now it's time to make some lunch for me and my grandparents. So I think I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm gonna do some salmon and some roasted veggies. And this is my favorite trick for cutting asparagus. I like to keep that rubber band on, and then it makes it so easy. And then usually I like to stop at this rubber band, and this part is the tough part, so we don't want to keep that.
So how did you learn the techniques of using a knife so early on?
Basically through watching tons of cooking shows, reading every cookbook we had in the house.
Speaking of shows, how did you get to be on MasterChef Jr?
Absolutely the dish of the night. Ariana!
MasterChef Jr had been one of the first shows I ever watched, and I saw these kids cooking and I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that kids could do that. And then as I got older, I started to realize that the things I was seeing the kids do on MasterChef Jr were things that I could do as well, and that was sort of when the light bulb went off.
I got an apron!
I actually tried out for the show 3 years in a row before making it on. If I would have given up that first year, I never would have been able to experience all the things that I have afterwards.
Some olive oil on both of these.
Can't forget the salt and pepper. Some Italian seasoning. I love all the herbs in there. And of course, I can't forget the garlic powder. Give this all a toss. Don't worry, I didn't forget to wash my hands. And then I turn all the Brussels sprouts down so that they can get roasted on the bottom and cook evenly. Okay, ready for the oven. Competing on MasterChef Jr opened the doors for me.
I think you knocked it out of the park tonight, young lady.
Thank you so much, Ariana. Really good.
Thank you.
I was able to train with chefs that I could have previously only dreamed of meeting and take my cooking to well-known and Michelin-starred restaurants around the country. Experiencing the French Laundry and the level of focus and precision that is put into every single plate of food was so inspiring. After competing on MasterChef Jr, my dad and I teamed up. He switched up his career. He had been previously working in the medical field and became a sommelier to start pairing wine at these private dinners we started doing together. And we would use them to raise money for different organizations, and we've since been able to raise over $500,000 for charitable causes ranging from juvenile diabetes to world hunger to pediatric cancer.
And then for the salmon, I'm just gonna take our 2 salmon fillets, and then I'm gonna add a little drizzle of olive oil.
Here's the secret ingredient. I love to do a nice, generous sprinkle of brown sugar. And this is just gonna caramelize on top of the salmon, and it's so delicious. Add some of our herbs. And then this is some chili powder for just a little bit of smokiness. Garlic powder. And of course, some cracked black pepper. And then we're just gonna massage that in. It's like a little spice rub. Being on MasterChef taught me the thing that sort of sets you apart was what inspires you to make that dish, or what your background or history is. Lunch is served. What do we think? Look good?
Oh, that's great.
My grandpa especially, I think he's been enjoying having me here cooking. Cheers with water. The culinary aspect has made the living situation with my grandma and grandpa a good deal for them too.
Ariana's really a good cook, don't you think, Sophia?
Yeah, she's an amazing cook, and it's not only wonderful food, but every plate, it's a piece of art, presentation, colors, and she put so much heart into each meal, and the presentation, it's just unbelievable.
Right after school, I usually get to my filming because there's precious daylight hours that I'm losing as the sun is going down, and I love to film in natural light. I'd always wanted to create videos for social media, but I needed to sort of get over my perfectionism a little bit.
Spray with a little bit of cooking spray.
I knew that I couldn't create a Hollywood production from my house. So at first, the videos were not at all perfect. My favorite way to film a TikTok video is right in the window, and I do it on my phone, and I have a tripod, but honestly, I think that when I prop my phone up in this cup, I get the best close-up shots, so I literally just set it up like that. And then I've got the beautiful light coming in through the window.
Hey everyone, it's Ariana, and if you've never had dessert hummus before, ho, let me put you on, don't run away.
I just had this idea to start filming videos for people who were maybe stuck at home or had kids impacted by school closures, and just give them a recipe a day. And maybe that would be something that they could do as a family, or something that could bring people together during a time that felt really lonely and divided.
Get yourself a sweet potato, stab it all over the fork.
I posted this video of sweet potato tortillas, and I look, and it's suddenly gone from 0 to 1 million views overnight.
Fry them for just a couple minutes on each side until they're nice and toasty, and your tortillas are ready for whatever toppings you want to add.
Because I started filming for social media, the amount I'm cooking has exponentially grown. For dinner, usually it's food coming from a video that I'm filming.
I present to you a dish that I've created with a crispy chicken, toasted brioche bun, cactus infused sauce, and sweet potato fries, crispy, made in the oven. Bon appetit. Let me know what you think.
Thank you.
Right now it's about 6:30 and this is normally when I'd be just wrapping up my filming and coming upstairs to work on some editing. So I usually put my headphones in like this and let's get started on this voiceover. Sometimes it takes a few takes to just get it perfectly right, but here we go. I would say for one TikTok video, it would take me about 2 hours to film and then about an hour, hour and a half to edit and get it posted.
I'm so excited to try my hand at making a dish from Eswatini, which is a country in southern Africa.
To plan what I'm gonna make for TikTok, I have a content calendar.
We're done. Look at that.
When I started creating on social media, I didn't realize that there was an opportunity to actually make money from this. Young Ariana had no idea that that was even a possibility.
And now is the moment of truth.
I always love to FaceTime my siblings and see what they're up to, so let's give them a call now. Hey guys. Oh, you guys look so cute. Today I am filming with Inside Edition and they've been following me around basically the entire day. Hold on, I need to show you my socks. These are my lucky socks. I wore them for the day. Here they are. It's like a turtle on a skateboard.
This is what I've got on.
Oh, that looks so comfy. A lot of times being a young person in this space, you're not always taken seriously. I've got some drive in me. I've got a little fire under my hood. No matter how young you are, no matter what your environment is, if you persevere and don't give up through the challenges that you face, I truly believe that anything is possible. It's been a long day and I'm finally sitting down to do my homework. Thank you so much for following along in this day in my life.